We will get started this morning. Hmm. Oh my gosh, I can't even spell in my own thing. That'll do. My God. Okay. See what that is. Hello to you in Denmark. You guys, welcome in. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Gonna get our day started a little early today. That means I might end a little early. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am. The world's falling apart, and nobody wants to do anything about it. Hi, Tommy. Hmm. Thank you, 13 Dot. Welcome in. I appreciate you guys. If we could get started this morning by booping that screen, sharing the live out, doing your daily heart me if you have not done so, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Hi, Ryan. So yeah, we got the lovely speeches from Pete Hegseth and the president. It's full on hi purple mustaches. Full on dictatorship now. You've heard 47 different people. I mean, the only good thing I can say, Ryan, and I say this a lot to be objective, is that for us on TikTok and on social media, we live in a very, I call it MAGA concentrate, right? Like you're supposed to dilute it with water. I think we live in a very, very focused area of the people that we interact with. And so we're getting the worst. Oh my gosh, thank you, Adi. We're getting the worst of the worst, right? We're getting the people who are going to be Trump forever, regardless of what he does to them. He could look them in the face and say, I'm going to shit on you. And they're like, yes, thank you, daddy. Give me more. And I think that's the space that we occupy. So when we see people and get eggs and stuff and olives, thank you. Thank you, Olive. Welcome in, Olive Raiders and little egg raiders. I appreciate you guys being here. Do all the good things as you come in. As I was saying, so I think that when we interact on these spaces, we encounter like the worst of the worst, quote unquote. But when we look at polling, right, we see that I think it was somewhere of I think it was like 2,000 voters who were polled, and so that's going to be a small sample. But of those polled, it was like 42%, I believe, of Republicans are going to blame the Republicans for the shutdown. On independents, that was even higher. So I think we see, the people who are going to defend him no matter what, being like, well, these are Democrats, it's Democrats. And we know that the polling nationally is not that bad. So take that as the silver lining you take it as, I guess. Um, but yeah, I mean, President Trump did his speech today. They pulled all of these fucking decorated troopers, right? Or decorated officers into the United States to the VA so that Trump could come into a room that was quiet, somber room to tell them applaud if you want to applaud. Or I mean, I could take away your rank and your stars. Like this is dear leader shit. This is North Korea shit. This is President Z shit. This is the bullshit of like, if you don't agree with me or applaud for me when I walk into a room, I'm going to denigrate your career. Coming from fucking Sergeant Bone Spurs. But that's okay with you? Why do I gotta shake my ooh, 'cause it does that. Oh, that's my goodness. I was trying to figure out what it does. No, it isn't Rack Slack Pack because what you can do, which Audie was the one who brilliantly said that we should do this as your test, right? Is you can go into the competing bills the competing spending bills, go ahead in there and Control F and search the word illegal, search the word migrant. I'm doing it right now. I swear I'm doing it. Search the word migrant. You're not going to find it in there. You can't do that. Constitutionally, you can't fund that. So I don't know where you would get that from. Oh. Where's Rack Slack Pack? He needs to come up here.
Again?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know.
Giving you ethnicity, giving you culture, babe.
I guess I didn't know I was Mexican, guys.
These people, tell you what.
The other one did the same thing that last guy did. The we be clipping.
The one, how are you today?
I feel terrible. You know, I voted for this idiot and I regret my vote. This guy each and every day just is getting me more and more sick. And I'm just really shocked. You know, I try to always look for good things when things go bad to try to balance me out, you know what I mean? Or to try to make me feel a little better. You know, when you start thinking of things, you know, damn. And the only good thing I can think that we got out of this, it's been now exposed that our entire Democrat Party and Republican Party has been sold out to Israel. And,
I mean, I can agree with that. Yeah.
And that's something that, you know, I never really realized how deep that went. And to see it now and seeing these folks walk down the hall of Congress and asking them straight up, what's your priority, America or Israel? And they're afraid to even answer that question. And they're supposed to be representing us.
Yep, I agree.
This is insane at its.
I appreciate you. I hope that my only thing is I'm getting frustrated. I'm so glad that people are saying they voted for this guy and now they're seeing the bad. I just don't know why you didn't see it before. He ran on this. He campaigned on it. We knew what he was going to do. I mean, the only thing I can give you, maybe you just, capitalism kept you so busy you weren't paying attention, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why you guys would do that. Democrats want trillions for illegal. Show me that, Mark. I would love to see that. I would love to see in what bill, where that is listed, where they want that, where constitutionally they're allowed to do it. Show me that. That would be great. You guys keep booping that screen while we're sitting here. I appreciate you. Joe, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely, I did.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 45 years old. I live in California.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I support Trump because he has made my life so much better.
With what?
Income.
How?
My company. I own my own company, and my profits have tripled in the last.
What business are you in?
I do transportation.
You do transportation. In what way?
Are you an Uber driver?
I own my own airline.
What?
Sure you do.
I'm an airline pilot, and
what's the name of the airline?
It's a private airline company.
What's the name of the airline? Give me the name of the airline, Joe.
So we do.
No. What's the name of the airline?
It's a private airline company.
What's the name of it?
You're not going to dox me. You're not going to dox me.
I'm not trying to dox you. I don't believe you because you have your username is Chef Joey. You have 19 followers and you have a woman's profile picture as your profile picture. So
yeah, because this is my burner account.
Right, because you're a liar and you don't own that. That's fine.
Oh,
but how
wow.
is he helping? How is he helping you make money with your airline?
Because 2 years ago, I had 500 flight hours a week or a year. Now I'm averaging 500 hours in the last 6 months.
How is he doing that? How did he do that?
Because the cost of the fuel has come down.
For what?
Okay, so fuel for me is $6 a gallon.
Who controls gas prices?
the person who's in power.
Nope.
No.
So
The president does
okay,
not
so-
dictate gas prices. That's OPEC.
So you're over the age of 30, correct?
I am.
I'm
yes.
not.
I am, yes.
Monica
Yeah,
is. I'm not.
you look like you're 42, 43,
I'm 34. Thanks, though.
34. Wow. Okay. age age badly. Sorry.
Baby, turn your camera on. Oh, honey, baby child.
Why
Turn
don't
your
you
camera on,
turn
babe.
your camera
I know
on?
you can't.
Liberal-
Come back on your real
Actually-
account and turn your camera on, babe.
Why
Turn
don't
your
you
fucking
come on
camera
your
on,
real
babe.
account?
I guarantee you I'm
Be-
gonna have a new fan on my friendly account today. I guarantee you.
Be a real man and turn your camera on, or come
Mhm.
on your main account.
Argue the fucking point.
I
Bet you look like this.
pilot thing. I have a private pilot thing. I'm a pilot man. I have my own piloting business.
You know that guy from South Park who had grease on his shirt and sat here with Try again, baby. Anyway, you're a selfish bastard. What else is Trump helping you with?
Of course, he's a mediocre white man on the internet. He's more than selfish. Don't want no short dick man.
So actually, hold on. Before I move on from that, I'm looking at something called the jet fuel price monitor, and it's saying that jet fuel's gone up, like over. It looks like 12 cents in the past less than a month. That's a huge jump in a month. Joe, can you pass the unmute
Can't even
test?
unmute.
He doesn't even know how to unmute.
I was like, this was so easy to look up. I don't know shit about jet fuel, but man, it's jumping up higher and higher as the weeks go on. It looks like.
So I just feel I had a flight yesterday. It was
I don't really
4:50,
care about your anecdote.
What's the jet
Joe.
fuel called, Joe? What's it called?
and
Do you know what
year
IATA
ago-
is there, Joe?
No, Joe, what's the
year
jet
ago-
fuel called?
True Blue.
You're such a dumbass.
So dumb. Do you know what IATA is, Joe?
ITC and
No,
put your penis in your
Joe, you have to
butthole.
listen to a femme voice. Joe,
What?
What?
Joe, you have to listen to a
You gotta
femme
pay
voice.
for me to do that online, baby.
IATA.
Are you drunk?
Are
No, I
you?
think you are. I think you are
IATA,
genuinely.
Joe.
Are you drinking?
IATA. What does that stand
Are
for?
you?
IAT. Yeah, a host. Yeah,
Oh, so you don't know.
I'm trying to have a conversation with host.
You don't know.
Why do you still support Trump?
You're really not.
Because
So you don't know. So you don't own an
Trump
airline.
has increased my
You
business.
don't. You
This
don't
is
buy jet
painful.
fuel.
This is painful, Joe.
For those who want to know, it's the International Air Transport Association, and that's who's telling me that jet fuel has gone up, 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 up.
I am a private jet company.
Do you
You
buy
didn't even
private
name what jet like.
fuel?
What is jet fuel called? What's it called? What do you use? Not True Blue. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Peabody.
When I land at the airport, it's fill me up. True Blue.
This jet fuel price monitor provides the latest price data from the leading energy information provider, Platts.
You just say
Are you a pilot?
you
Are
just
a
say
pilot?
fill me up. You just say fill me up.
I don't
You
think
don't-
you're a pilot, Joe.
You don't
You don't
ask.
even know what the
License number.
IATA is.
You don't ask what kind of fuel
Are
is
you
getting
a
put
pilot?
into
Are you
your
a pilot?
planes.
Are you a pilot?
You don't ask what kind
Pallet?
of fuel is
Pallet?
getting
Is
put
it as
into
in
your
pallet
plane.
or
How many
pilot,
hours
Joe?
do you have?
Joe, no, listen, Joe. You do not ask what
How
kind of
many
fuel
hours
is
do
being
you
put
have?
into your planes.
True
You
Blue.
don't ask.
True Blue.
No, I
True
don't know what
Blue
it's called.
I'm a pilot.
no.
I have
True Blue
25,000
is JetBlue's rewards program.
I have
That was
25.
such a
That
wimpy
was
burp,
gross.
dude.
That was really gross.
My burps are better than yours.
25,000.
So again, instead of constantly talking about a rewards program that you have no clue what you're talking about whatsoever, can we continue on with the conversation and elaborate why you're still supporting
Holy
Trump?
crap. Sorry, I just have to finish this one sentence before I jump down. The global average jet fuel price last week rose 2% compared to the week before, Joe. 2%.
2%. Okay.
2%. What? 2%? What, Joe? What did I say?
You said the average price rose 2%.
Average
Okay.
price of what?
Of fuel.
Of jet fuel.
Hey,
Nothing
hey.
beats a Jet2 holiday.
Joe.
Right now,
Anyway,
save £50
that was
per
fun.
person. That's
But
200.
I just wanted, I was like, I did way too much searching to figure out the price of jet fuel to not come up and say this, so I had to. Thank you.
My gosh, I love you,
You guys
Megan.
can hear that, right?
Thank you, Banana. Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay.
You guys, can we boop that screen, please? There's 278 of you in here. We're not even to 10,000 likes yet. I think that we could do that. I think we could get that done. I do have a 9-0 left in my goal for the day. Again, I am a stay-at-home mother who needs a car to transport my children. We are really working on saving so that I can trade in my car and get a different one, whether that's a lease or a new one, whatever, but I need a down payment for that, so I'd appreciate it. You can help with that by donating just in general if you would like to. I'd appreciate it.
He
If not,
sounds
you
like
can
he
send
was
1-0 for a kick or a swan for a kick to get rid of
Dan.
these people. Yeah,
Dan, so
no,
it sounds like he's drinking jet fuel.
probably. Jet fuel went down under Biden. Shocker. Trumpers, come up. I don't know. I know you guys are having a hard time because the president is a fascist and he's an authoritarian, and Pete Hegseth's a fucking idiot, and Mike Johnson's an idiot, and they can't get anything done.
They're
And
all
they lie
idiots.
to you every day. I know.
And here we have our president who already knows the fact that he's violating Passe Comitatus, makes the statement of President Trump told a gathering of military leaders Tuesday that they should use American cities as training grounds and described a federal crackdown on crime in major cities as necessary due to a war from within.
Correct.
So your president is advocating for him to use military personnel against U.S. citizens as a training.
Right.
Make that make sense.
He called it a war within the inner cities. He's already trying to advocate for the unaliving of humans in the United States. Interesting.
Mar, I can also do this.
America, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, ma'am.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
41 in the great libtard state of Oregon.
Okay, we're not going to say that term again. I'm going to give you one warning because that is the usage of a combined of a slur. We're not going to do that here.
Oh,
Why are you still
okay, I'm
supporting Trump?
sorry. Why am I?
Mm-hmm.
For several reasons, but I really do like his immigration policy.
What
What has
about
he done
it?
for immigration?
What about it?
Ooh, he's getting out criminals and people that
How
don't
so?
have the
Oh,
right to
prove
be
that.
here.
I would love to see that. We know
What-
that more than 2/3 of them don't have a criminal record. So
Well, that's fine. They still broke the law coming
what
here.
law?
How did they
What law
break
did
the
they
law?
break?
A civil infraction by going over the
What's
border.
the
No,
punishment for that civil infraction that you can't name?
It's a fine.
Listen.
No,
you
no, no,
get
no, not
deported.
listen. It's a fine. It's
No,
a
you
fine.
don't.
Deported.
The,
What's
the
get
what's
issue.
the code? Hold on,
That's-
hold on. What is the code
Okay.
that you're asking for?
The
What's the
code.
code? What's the law?
Oh, you mean like USC, whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it's USC. Get the hell out of my country. You're not authorized
Well,
to be
that's too
here.
bad for you. That's not what the law is. So
I know, but they're.
He does
they're-
sound
they're
like Joel
getting outta
Patrick,
here.
Tic Tac.
Listen,
It fucking
he's
does
got
sound like
more
Joel.
C-130s.
I think it
putting
is
him
Joel
on there,
Patrick.
Is it
and they're
Joel
like,
and he just can't get on anybody else's panels anymore because nobody fucking wants to deal with his ass and his company is crumbling and he's a piece of crap and so he has to come on backup accounts? Is that what's happening?
I don't really care.
Mm.
But the main
Patrick.
thing is the main
Anyway,
thing
Joel
is
no,
Patrick.
it's
I
fine.
want
It's
America
fine.
to
It's
be
fine.
safe
It's
again.
fine.
Listen, I want
Tell me the law. I would like to know the law.
The law is they come over here and rape and kill women.
Prove that.
The largest demographic that
Under a
the
statistical
largest-
disproportionate.
So
Show me.
you ever heard of Lincoln Riley? The Lincoln Riley Act?
What's her name?
Lincoln Riley.
Oh, what's her name?
You see, white women, y'all really.
No, what's her name?
are
Because
just
you're
the
saying it
worst.
wrong. You don't even know.
You don't
her
know how to
fucking
say
name.
her name.
Lincoln Riley. It
Nope.
doesn't matter.
Nope.
An
Nope.
illegal
You're still
immigrant
saying it wrong.
Stole
Nope.
her
Who's
life.
Molly
Say her
Tibbetts?
name right.
Who's Molly Tibbetts?
She was another young woman killed by an illegal immigrant.
When did that happen?
Under Trump's administration.
I wasn't asking you.
Sorry.
Well, it happened in a sanctuary city, probably. So,
Did it?
sanctuary cities are where
What did the Lakin? What
women
did the
get raped
Lakin?
and killed.
What did the Lakin Riley Act do?
if an illegal immigrant that shouldn't be here commits another crime like stealing and assault and stuff, they get a one-way ticket faster the hell out of this
that was
country.
already the law in the United States. So that was
Well,
already
actually,
the law.
the law should be you go to jail and then you get kicked the hell out.
That was already the law.
No, well, they weren't enforcing it.
You want to
Yes, they
know
were.
something really interesting
You'd have to show
about
me
the
that.
perpetrator of
What's up, Bigums?
No, America. You want to know the most interesting fact about the perpetrator that unalived Laken Riley? You want to know something? The perpetrator's still in the U.S. The perpetrator is in a prison in
we're
the
paying
US.
for them now.
We are actively putting money towards this quote
Well,
unquote
guess
illegal
what?
immigrant.
If I
By
had
the
my
way,
way
So
Molly
elaborate
executed,
to
Hold
me.
on, hold on. By the way,
If Trump
Molly
had his
Tibbetts,
way
was
executed.
unalived in Brooklyn, Iowa. I doubt that that's a sanctuary city because that state's not a sanctuary
W
state.
Fax
either.
Raiders.
W Fax Raiders, welcome in.
Boop the screen, guys.
Yeah, they support illegals that rape and kill women.
Show me
You're
that.
still not explaining what
Prove
these
that.
illegals are.
Keep
Prove
the
that.
illegals in the country that rape and kill women. Just
They're
keep
better
them
than
in the
US
country.
citizens.
Prove that they do it at a disproportionate rate compared to U.S.
Oh, now
citizens.
you're
That I
saying
need to
now you're
fear
putting
them more than
qualifiers
people
on
like
it.
you.
Listen, how about if you come in the country illegally, you get a
What
one-way
makes
ticket
it
out of here.
illegal?
That's not the law. Okay, wait, hold on. Perfect.
One-way ticket
Great.
out
No,
of
no,
here.
no, no. That's great. That's great.
I don't even know
What you
why
would like
this
to
is
see,
even-
that's great. That's great. What you would like to see is that if they come over illegally, they break some law, they get a one-way ticket regardless. Fine. Where do we change that? Where does that get changed?
It's not being enforced because of crazy people.
That's
like
not the law right now. That's currently
the
not
law
the law.
is you don't you
What-
and your
where's the law for
politicians
that?
don't
Where's the law for
go
that? What
and
law
enforce
states
the
they get a
law.
one-way ticket out? You would have to show
guys
me that.
have
Where's the
sanctuary
law for that?
cities
You know
I
she
know,
doesn't
honey.
know.
It's really
the
difficult when
country
you just want to keep
illegally.
speaking, and I have a louder
You-
mic than you do, and you just want to keep talking about the stuff you don't know about. I know.
I think it's really
know
funny
that
when,
Joe
when,
Biden let
when
him
mediocre
take
men
money.
when
No,
mediocre
you
men
don't.
get very nervous about stuff like this, understanding that the largest demographic that causes the most harm to women are white men, specifically U.S. citizens,
Not a white man.
and immigrants
care.
are
That's the
less
statistic
likely
of people who
that's
harm the most.
statistics. U.S. citizens
Well,
Well,
harm U.S.
actually, white
citizens.
liberal women harm the most. You let in the
Huh?
most murderers and killers and terrorists.
Who?
White women like yourselves, liberal white women, are actually
Not a
I'm not a
liberal.
liberal.
okay. Democratic Socialist Marxist.
Not a
whatever the hell
Democrat.
you
Nope,
are.
definitely not
Not a
that.
Democrat.
Whatever you say, buddy.
So
I'm
again,
not.
elaborate to me what law makes these people illegal.
What law? What do you mean? What law makes them?
What
illegal?
law
What
makes
law
these people
are they breaking?
illegal? What law are
What-
they
These
breaking?
people. Okay, who are these people you're talking about?
The
ones
ones
you're
you're
talking
calling
about.
illegal.
The ones who came over the border without
What
inspection.
law makes
What
it
law?
illegal?
What law is that?
What law makes it illegal?
Mm-hmm.
USC or under 8 USC whatever section 132.
You
Yeah.
have no
You
idea.
have
So
no
this
fucking
is what I make the statement. Mediocre men on the internet don't understand law. They want to
You're like
demonize
500
people because they
pounds.
can't
Oh,
comprehend
I
the
know.
facts.
Because you don't know the law. Now
All
you're going to
you're
get
doing
upset
is
he's
ad
spaghetti.
homs, dude. Turn on your camera. Be a real man. Turn your camera on.
See my picture, Bigums?
Oh, look at that. You think you're so cute. You can turn it on, though. Be a real man.
It's
Be
fine.
a real
He's
man
just,
and turn your camera on.
he's just running
You
from
won't.
the fact that he doesn't know the law. It's okay.
You won't turn your camera on. You little beta bitch, aren't you? Little beta bitch. That's all you are. That's all you guys ever are. You guys are a bunch of beta bitches who can't stand behind what they're saying because you don't know what you're talking about. Look, so now do me a favor. Elaborate to me what law makes them illegal. Elaborate to me. Use your best words to elaborate.
What law? You're muted, babe.
You're muted, by the way, baby boo.
They came into the country illegal.
Under what law?
Under what law?
Under what law?
What law makes
Listen.
it illegal?
They need to go.
That doesn't
That's your
sound like a
personal
law to
opinion.
me.
I don't give a fuck about your personal opinion. What does
That
the law
doesn't
say?
sound like a law to me. What law?
God,
I
you Karens are
know.
really
You don't
the
know
worst. You guys
anything.
are
What
really
So
law?
you're
ruined
getting
the country.
owned by two women. Oh my
Ruined-
god, your alpha must be like really
I'm not
tripping right
getting
now.
owned.
What's
I'm
the
not
You
law?
getting-
absolutely
I'm not
are.
getting
The law?
owned at all.
What's the law, babe?
Give me the law.
Or say I
Listen.
don't know.
If you don't know the law, that's fine.
Listen,
we can tell you
President
the law.
President
So,
Trump
the
Don't give a
law
fuck
that
about
you
you.
failed
Doesn't give
to
a fuck about you.
understand.
Doesn't give a
The
fuck
law
about
you
you.
failed to understand is 8 USC 1158 clearly
Listen,
states
he's
the
getting
fact that you do
all
not
your
have to go through a
illegal-
port of
Mine.
entry in order to claim asylum.
Not
I
getting
know
anything.
you're a legal sex worker.
What's wrong
That's
with
not-
that, dude?
Well,
I
you're
make
a
more
legal
money
sex
than you
worker,
do.
got
I
deported,
make
and
more
you're
money
mad,
than you
but
do.
he's gotta
Who
go.
are you talking about?
You hoes.
Me?
You think that hurts?
Hmm.
I don't really care. I
I
mean,
know.
nothing will hurt you. You got a lot of fat
Because
kind
you're
of stuff in your
uneducated.
body.
I know.
Uh-huh.
When you're uneducated, it's difficult. So you have to come after people
Yes,
because you're
I grew up in a
uneducated.
liberal
I know.
city.
I know that Trump made
I
you
grew up
feel
in a
good.
liberal,
Trump made you feel so good for being mediocre and
liberal
stupid.
education,
Yeah,
liberal
I know.
city. So yes, that's why I'm
Mhm.
uneducated, because I grew up in a liberal city and had a liberal education
Where's the
system.
fat? I don't see the fat
For
in that.
free?
Where's the
Always for
fat?
free?
Where's the
mean,
fat?
It's
Where's
in
the fat? I
the
don't see it.
jowls.
I don't
It's
see
in
the
the
fat. I just
face.
see a mediocre man who can't please a woman. So the only thing he has
I
to
I don't care
do
about that.
you
I
need
don't, I
is
don't, I
five
live
don't
with
dudes.
care.
someone else.
I don't
I
care.
bet you don't even make a woman finish first before you
You
do.
need 5 dudes to please you. Look,
No, I don't. I actually have one man that pleases me
What if
very
she wants
fucking
him?
well.
wow. Hopefully
You're
he's
saying, so
5
you're saying
times
you
as
can't
big
do
as
it with
you.
one. I got it. You don't know how to use your thing. It's fine. It's fine. We all
Incel,
understand that. We all
incel,
understand that. You also don't know the
incel.
law. You also don't like women. Women don't like you. You're also mediocre. You're also stupid. We're aware. We're aware that you don't know the law. Just say, I don't know. And we can move on.
Oh, I don't know the law, but they're
Cool.
still gonna get
What
the
have brown
problem.
people done to you? What have brown people done to you?
I'm a brown person myself, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, white
You're a
bitch.
black person. What have brown people done to you?
Wow. How do you know I'm not mixed or Mexican or some shit?
Because that still wouldn't be your race. Are you?
Well, Mexican's not a race, of course. But,
I'm very fucking aware.
yeah, I know.
What
Okay,
is it?
dummy.
What is it?
But
What is it?
anyway,
What is it?
like I said,
What is it? Being Mexican,
like
what
I
is it?
said,
What is it?
huh?
Being
What?
Mexican, what is it?
Being Hispanic or whatever.
No, that's completely different. No, because you can be Hispanic and not
Or
be
they're
Mexican.
white. They can
what does
be
it
white
mean?
too. I don't know. Listen, Democrats are the ones that said
I'm not
they
a
can be
Democrat.
white or
I
whatever
don't
the
care.
fuck,
Go
so
fight with a
anyway.
Democrat. I'm not a Democrat.
Boom.
Chris said fuck off. You guys, W Chris in the comments, please. Chris, my friend, I love you. I appreciate you. Do you think that Donald Trump will pick him?
No.
I doubt it. Ooh, he should probably actually, what you should do, go listen to Pete Hegseth's speech this morning. See how well that's going to work out for you. Yeah, so he said, Chris said, can this guy fuck off? Thank you for the 20 on the Blue app. I appreciate you, my friend.
Sorry about the audio. I'm only gonna be here for a short period.
Did you vote for
But
Trump?
I didn't vote. I don't vote for
Okay,
anyone.
I appreciate you. I hope you vote in the midterms. You really need to. It's important. I think we are all learning how important it is when you don't vote, but I appreciate you. Anyway, you guys, can we get that up to 15,000 likes while we're sitting here? John, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm sorry. I might have outstepped. I'm not sure who you're looking for to come on your panel. I am a complete supporter of you guys. So if you're looking for opposition, you can drop
I
me right
am.
down.
I appreciate you,
Appreciate
John.
you, John.
Is W. John. We love that. Thank you, John. See,
I
real
love it.
men.
I love mediocre men that come up and try to like, you're fat, you know that?
They need to get creative. Like you
At
can't.
this point, my favorite insult I ever got to someone called me a fridge when I was in high school, and I'm like, whatever. What do you want?
Hi, how
CB?
are you today?
Hey, good. Hey, I just saw that you guys are actually just looking for oppositions. I'm just
I
here to say
am.
that you guys are rocking.
Ha-
So, homie,
Thank you.
homie,
Thank you. I appreciate you. We're trying. Let's see. That's back up, Izzy.
What'd you do?
Back up, Izzy.
So
What'd you do?
listen. There was a discussion last night on Brett's.
Oh, so we're gonna
and the
blame
guy
Brett.
wanted- and the no, I'm blaming this dumbass named Woody.
Oh,
Because Woody wanted to bring up belt-fed firearms, and he was like, "Well, how would you stop that?" I was like, "Easy, break the link on the belt." And he was like, "You can't break a link from a magazine." I was like, "Oh my god!"
If it's
So I
the
took
Woody,
a-
I think it is. He's not well.
Yeah. No, he came up and was in immediate crash out mode. So I took a picture of what an ammunition belt looks like and was demonstrating how to break link on said belt. And I got clapped for
That'll do it.
pictures of firearms.
I can't tell you how many random people have like flashed me while I've been on panels today, and I still haven't been taken down yet. I had 2 penises pop up on my
What is?
page
Yeah.
today.
What is that? They're just gonna take away
I
your
don't
camera
know.
access.
It's like Omegle.
X, how are you today?
What's going on? I just have some questions.
Did you vote for
That's really
Trump?
about it. So I just seen the tick. I'm gonna sound dumb for
Did you
saying
vote for
this.
Trump though, real quick?
No. When Trump ran, I
Mhm.
was just old enough to be able to vote,
Okay.
and I wasn't really, I wasn't gonna let my first vote just go to something I'm not super educated on.
I appreciate that actually. Okay.
But at the time, I will definitely admit I was a little more into Trump and what he had to say for sure. But I'm gonna have to ask you, what's the one thing that what's the first thing that you would tell to someone if they're gonna go vote to Trump or something like that?
Well, they can't vote for him
Well,
anymore.
yeah, I would say
'cause
one, they
that's
can't vote for him again.
Oh,
For the
so sorry.
Constitution.
No. Let's say
Sure.
change the question. If someone's thinking about being a Trump supporter, what's the first thing you're gonna tell them? Like your biggest reason on hating him?
Well, I would ask them, honestly, I would tell them to look up the things he says, not just believe him right away, and find me a policy that he has supported that benefits the American people as a whole,
Okay.
because I
With
can't find
me,
one.
with me, sorry for cutting you off.
Mhm.
With me, it just kind of seems a little bit like he'll do and say whatever gets him best publicity. I don't know, a little bit what he just whatever supports his money the most, in my
Mhm.
opinion.
Nope,
Mhm.
I
But
agree with you.
because
I urge you to look into your representatives who are running in 26 and your senators who might be up in 26, governors. There are a lot of governors that are up for 26. I would urge you to look into them before you vote and actually look into their policies and see if it's going to be beneficial for you, your friends, your family, America as a whole. I do appreciate the civil conversation and the questions. Thank you, X, for being here.
Did you, Izzy, did you catch any of the video from Hegseth and Trump this morning?
I think I caught a couple clips. I didn't really get to watch a whole lot of it today. But I saw, I think, was it you that tagged me and Thick in the thing this morning?
I think it was probably Blue. In
Someone
the
tagged me and Thick in the last brain cell chat.
I
Yeah,
don't
no, it was
know.
pretty bad. We are living in fascism, friends, and it's very rough. You guys, if you're a Trump supporter and you would like to have a conversation this morning about how we move this country forward without you supporting a 79-year-old draft dodger who treats the troops as if his own personal army against the United States citizens that live here, I would love for you to come up. You'll be the first one up because there's nobody else in the box. While we are sitting here, you guys boop that screen up to 20,000 likes. I appreciate you so much. Share the live out. We only have 8 shares. I think we can get that up to 15. And if you're not following my backup account, please do so. We're still trying to get that up to 1,000 followers. Working on it. So
I'm so tired. I
tired
don't
of
know
the
why.
bullshit.
Yeah, at this point.
Matt, how are you today?
Oh, yo, what's up?
How are you?
It's crazy.
I'm all right. I just got home, doing big things.
Sure. Did you vote for Trump?
Of course.
Okay. How old
That's
are you
why
and what state did you vote in?
32 in Oklahoma.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, first off, immigration.
Why?
Because I don't think it's illegal should be here. I think we need
What makes
reform.
them
in
illegal? We're going to do the
illegal?
same thing over again. What makes them illegal?
Undocumented.
No.
What makes
them illegal?
They either overstayed their visas, they didn't access the country at a point of entry.
They don't have
Oh,
to.
where's that the law?
Yeah, you do.
Where's that the law?
You gotta come here with a point of entry.
No, you
Show me the
don't.
law for that.
I can look it up, but I don't want
Sure,
really
go ahead.
want to
No,
leave.
go ahead and look it
I
up.
don't want a teacup. I don't want a teacup.
No, go ahead and look it up because you're wrong.
Just trust me.
No.
No,
Absolutely. Did you really just fucking trust me, bro, right now? Go look
I
up.
will
If you're going to
trust-
go look something up, go look up 8 USC 1158 and tell me what it says.
Listen, you have to enter the country at a point of entry.
No, you
to seek
don't.
asylum.
No, you don't.
You
What
don't
do
have
do?
to. No.
According to
any
what law?
any alien who is physically present in the United States or who arrives in the United States, whether or not at a designated port of arrival, you can claim asylum.
Yeah, so no, you don't.
What did it say at the end there?
Any
Whether
alien
or
who is physically
not-
present in the United States or who arrives in the United States, whether or not at a designated port of arrival, and including an alien who is brought to the United States after having been interdicted in international or United States waters, irrespective of such alien status, may apply for asylum in accordance with this section. That's the law.
All right, so if they don't apply for asylum, are they undocumented?
Not necessarily. I would say unauthorized, because we do have undocumented people in this country who still have status, so they're not illegal.
So, do you think it's okay for undocumented people to be here?
Yeah,
That
they're
are from
a
a
net
foreign
benefit. What's bad about it?
Well, it's breaking the law, isn't it? It's a misdemeanor.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
What law?
I'll have to look it up, but it's a law. I heard
Go look
Parker
it
and
up.
Dean
Go
talking
teacup and
about
look it up. We'll sit here and wait. Go look it up.
All right, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
There was one guy.
Say that he heard Parker and Dean talking about it.
Probably. What? What did Ariana Grande just do?
1325, but he's not gonna read it.
Mm-hmm. Either
just gonna read the
1325 or
title.
1226.
He's just gonna read the AI overview. Oh my God, Chris! You guys, big W's for Chris, please, in the comments. Chris, my friend, I love you so much. I truly do. You are a valued person in this community, and not just because you help clear people's goals out, which Chris just did. He sent me 70 to clear my goal for the day.
Do I have to drop now?
only if Chris wants it.
Yeah.
But my friend, I'm gonna reach out to you later. Actually, I was thinking about you this morning while I was getting ready, and
W.
hoping you were doing
Chris.
well. No, Chris said no.
Okay. Can we drop Izzy? No, I'm kidding. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Did he time out though, or did he leave? I don't know what that was.
Oh, he wasn't gone long enough to time out.
Yeah.
Man. Hi, Steve. Steve, can you come up for a second? I need to tell you something.
Oh my God.
Steve, if you're available. I want to tell you. I messaged you privately. I want to say in front of 292 people. You did nothing wrong with that last guest you had up. I want you to know that sincerely. Steve, you did nothing wrong with that last guest whatsoever. I want you to know that sincerely.
Thanks, Olive. Appreciate that.
How have you been, Steve?
I've been better,
It's rough out there. Yeah.
but it's my daughter's 18th birthday today, so I'll make it through.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I guess tell her the internet of people who she doesn't know say happy birthday.
I appreciate that. It just means that I'm old. Is basically what that
No.
means. Yes, but thank you, Olive, for saying that. I appreciate it.
We were all watching and we were cheering you on. I want you to know that.
Yeah. Again, thank you guys. I got to get back to work, but
No,
thank you
you're
very
fine.
much.
Thank you, Steve, for coming up. I appreciate you.
Bye,
See you later.
Steve.
Bye.
Oh, see, I think it might have been an accident because he's back now.
Oh,
internet connection or something, maybe.
That's why I don't like tea partying, because every time I do it, just boots
Tea
me out.
partying? You weren't gone long enough though. That's why I was confused about it. But you were off screen when it happened. So, but did you find that law?
Yes.
What is it?
I have to tea party again, though. View it real quick. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
Was it 1125 or 1126?
1325.
Thank you. Sorry.
I thought it was 1226 too.
1325. 13.
Hey, yep. What's the punishment for that? What's the punishment for that? Did you read it?
It could be. It depends. It could be jail time. It could be a misdemeanor offense. It depends on what you.
No. Not could be a misdemeanor offense. It is a misdemeanor offense. The punishment for that misdemeanor offense is what?
I'm not sure.
Jail time of 6 months or a fine. Not
Right.
Deportation.
Well, I guess it's up to the judge, right? Not us.
Only if they're convicted of it. It would be up to a judge. You're right. That's what due process is, which Trump is not following.
Yeah, huh?
How's he following due process?
How is he not though? I don't get.
I don't
what
prove negatives. You prove positives.
But you're telling me he's violating due process. How?
The courts have said he's violating due process.
The what?
The courts have said he's violating due process.
So I'm not understanding like what that even means really. What
What is due
the court-
process?
Due process is your rights to a fair trial, rights to bail,
Hmm.
a bunch of other things. I know what they are. We know what they are.
Okay. Why isn't he giving that to the immigrants?
What, like 3 of them? It happens in America too, does it not? My civil rights were violated. My mother's civil rights were violated.
When were they violated?
And about, let me think, it was about 2008. The case was dismissed as moot though, but my civil rights were
Oh,
violated.
so you went through court. So you had your due process. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
you
that
went through
doesn't mean my
court.
civil rights-
You went through court.
That don't mean my civil rights weren't put.
These people have not gone through court. He is just trying to get rid of them before they are allowed to have their court dates.
Right,
So
and so
he's
is
picking
mine.
people up at their court dates. Don't you want people to do it the right way?
I sat in jail for 1 week with no bail.
Why?
poor
Did the
you.
judge rule that?
No, they had an emergency hearing. I sued them for because I'm supposed to have bail within 72 hours. They can't
Did you win
do
that case?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had your due process.
But
These
you had your
people
due
aren't
process
even-
when you
these
sued
people
them
aren't
for
even
violating it.
receiving court hearings. People are going to these court hearings and they're being scooped up. These people are not receiving their due process, you white man.
They still violated my due process though by not giving
No,
me
they
bail.
did not.
No. I agree. They violated your due process by not allowing you to see in front of a judge for your arraignment for your bail hearing, and you were able to sue using the judicial process for that. You were able to do that due process and win. So you're right. That happened. Trump's doing that now with other people. Does that make it okay?
But I still sat in jail for 4 days prior, and that's what happens. They have to go. It's a process. It's
No,
not like,
that's not what happens. No, it's not what happens. You proved that that's not what happens because you sued and won because that's not what's supposed to happen. So why is
How
it
long do
okay
you
for
think
Trump
that
to do
took?
it to immigrants? Why is it okay
And
for
how
Trump
long
to
do
do
you-
it to immigrants?
How
Why?
long do you think that took?
There are 1,200 migrants missing from Alligator Alcatraz. Did you know
You
that?
won't answer my question. How long do you think all that process took, though?
What, a while, but they're not getting that due process.
Yeah.
They are just being deported, Matt.
That's why they got to sue them.
How are they going to sue them from another country?
You can file paperwork in here. You can hire a lawyer from another
These
country.
people don't have that kind of money.
How do you know?
Why wouldn't you rail against the
What, you
president you
deporting
voted
them?
for doing it in the first place?
Why don't you care about the Constitution?
Matt, do you know the average cost to get citizenship in this country?
I know it's long, and I have a lot of Mexican friends. I know
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
big.
no. Don't
do
tokenize
that.
your friends. It's disgusting. I didn't say how long. I said how much. The cost.
Probably like less than 10,000.
It's significantly more than 10,000.
A lot more than 10,000. It actually depends on what country you come from, too.
10,000 would be the lowest estimate. Like that's the lowest extreme of, or the lowest end of how much a citizenship, gaining citizenship can cost.
That also depends on what country you're getting your citizenship from or where you're immigrating from as well. Because a lot of countries, pending where they're at, they charge a lot more due to certain things like T-RIS, Roth, Watch, et cetera, et cetera.
So let's go ahead and say that a family of 3, right? Mom, dad, child, right? They're coming over from a different country, so they're going to be spending approximately, at the very least, they're going to be spending about $30,000, right? And on top of that $30,000, they're also having to fund their life, be able to make sure that they're able to do whatever needs to be done to survive here in the United States. What makes you think that they're going to have the money once they get deported because they forfeit the money that's already been spent? What makes you think that they're going to be able to afford to file suit in a country that could be right next door, right? Let's say it's Mexico, or they could be across the world, right? We don't know where they're at. But what makes you think that they're going to have the money to afford that?
Well, hopefully they have there's way. I mean, I'm sure not everybody can, but there's some that can.
Nope. There's a lot
Just
that
like
can't.
there's plenty of people that were in my position that were incarcerated for extended periods of time with no bail.
You were
And they
in
didn't
prison.
have-
You were in a cell for what, a week, you said?
Look,
It don't
I'm
matter.
not going to deny that that's not bad. That is bad, but I don't see why you then are advocating for it from the president and that that's okay.
But the comparison of him being in a jail cell for a week and comparing it to people who
Right,
are
to
being
being
deported to
deported.
the wrong country to begin with,
Yeah, they're not even sending them to
it's
their
not even
country.
apples to oranges at this point, dude. These are
Can
people
somebody-
being legitimately picked up from immigration court hearings, being deported to a country not of origin, possibly losing their lives. You comparing you sitting in a goddamn jail cell for a week because you didn't get your due process is absolutely asinine to these people who are coming to make their lives better in this country because they were promised that they could and then being deported to the wrongful country.
Well, tell me where in the system anything is 100% efficient, where it's perfect.
No,
There's
but this is
not.
purposeful.
You-
I agree with
okay.
you. There are things. No. I agree with you. There are things within the system that are not efficient. I understand that. This is purposeful.
These aren't even mistakes at this point.
I
They're
don't
trying
think
to
it's
do
not-
it on purpose to get rid of as many people as they can.
I don't know what you guys don't get. It's not like Donald Trump is like, yeah, send him there, send him there.
Yes, he literally is. He is saying we will send them to South Sudan, which is not their country of origin because they're bad there. We'll see how they like it there. They won't come to our country again. He's literally said that. He's done it on purpose. Do you listen to him talk by chance ever?
If he
The thing is,
wasn't doing it on purpose, then why did SCOTUS rule that it was okay for him to send people to a third party country? Why did SCOTUS say it was okay for him to send them to a non country of origin? Why, if that's not the case?
He's not doing it though.
Yes, he is.
You act like he's filing the paperwork.
No, but this is under his directive, correct?
Dude.
I think it's just paperwork gets messed up and stuff
what
like
section? Nope. What section of the government is immigration under? What branch?
I would probably say I don't even know.
It's the executive branch. They would be under
That's what I
DHS.
was thinking. I was either thinking executive or judicial.
No. The executive branch is in charge of immigration. That then falls under the DHS, which is the Department of Homeland Security, who appoints the secretary of the Department of Homeland Security and then has them voted in.
Well, of course, the president.
Okay, so this is under his directive of what he wants to do. By the way, you can read all his executive orders because he thinks he's a king and he doesn't have Congress passing laws, that this is exactly what he wants them to do.
Do you think he's really sitting there writing and reading like an executive order? No, he has everyone else do it for him.
That's
just
worse.
like
But you guys
That's even
complain
worse.
but this isn't even the thing. You
So
guys
he's a
are
puppet.
complaining about Joe Biden.
But he's a puppet.
That's
president.
You guys are hypocrites.
Cool.
Not only are you guys walking and talking hypocrites, you guys are a bunch of fucking beta bitches.
He's a
You
puppet
don't
then. Who's in
stand
charge
when
then?
things are wrong.
Who's in charge
We're
then?
not.
Christ, Matt.
Matt, who's in charge then? I'll give you that. I think he's a puppet. Mm-hmm.
No,
Who's
what
in
I'm
charge?
saying is they have all these cabinet members, so they don't have to do anything. You really think he's writing executive orders and he has speechwriters? He just fired his speechwriter like not long ago.
No, he didn't.
Every president has a speechwriter.
Yeah, he did.
What was the name of his speechwriter that he fired?
I don't know, but he
didn't,
did.
because Stephen Miller writes his speeches. So
Or it was in his last presidency, actually.
that okay. Why would I care
Stephen
about
Miller
that?
Five years
still writes
ago.
all his fucking speeches.
No, we don't.
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
he does.
That
What's
don't mean
Stephen
he
Miller's
writes them.
position? What is Stephen
That don't
Miller's
mean he
job?
writes them. I don't know. I've never even heard of him.
You should. See, you guys don't pay attention to anything. Stephen Miller is the chief of staff. Okay, so he is the person who's writing his speeches. He is
No,
the
he's
person
not.
puppeting Trump right now.
You are
No, he's
so
not.
stupid.
So then who writes
Matt.
his speeches?
Genuinely
There's another
stupid.
person that does.
Not
Who?
even joking, stupid. You are
He's an effective
genuinely
speechwriter.
stupid.
Yeah.
You are the sole reason why we're in this predicament
up.
now, Matt.
Do you
Look it up.
listen? Do you listen to
Look it
Trump
up.
speak? Do you listen to Trump
Look it
speak
up.
about immigrants?
Yeah.
What does he say about them?
About who?
Immigrants.
Immigrants should be here. They just shouldn't be here legally.
No, what does Trump say about them?
That's basically what he says.
No, it's not.
It is.
Show me where he has said basically that they should be here. Show me.
You
that.
know, my can't Tea Party is gonna disconnect me. It does every time.
Hey, buddy,
I-
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It's called tea cupping, okay? Because the Tea Party is what we did when a fucking
It's the Tea
king
Party.
imposed a tax on tea, like the president of the United States is imposing tariffs unilaterally. You fucking idiot. Read a book. Start with Goodnight Moon. It's got little words.
Not the
Fascism.
little words.
Smart people don't like me.
Yeah, they really don't.
We know, Donald. We know. There's your people. Smart people don't like me.
That was
Something.
Am I safe to come into the out now?
No,
yes.
it's not safe. Oh, this is such a mess.
Ladies and
Genuine
gentlemen,
stupidity makes me want to jump off a goddamn bridge without a fucking parachute. Sorry.
just keep in mind that that guy was the product of Oklahoma, ranked what 49th in the country for education, but wanting to put the Bible, specifically the Trump Bible, into schools.
Mm-hmm. Let's see this person.
I just can't.
Hi, Squirtle. How are you today?
Good, good.
Did
I'm
you
just
vote for
looking for
Trump?
my headphones right now. What's up?
Did you vote for Trump?
Well, I'm a Canadian, but I love Trump.
That's gross. Go take care of your Maker MAGA
Ew.
issues in Alberta yourself. That's
You
not
have
my problem.
socialized healthcare.
Yeah, we've got good shit here, but I really also like the 79-year-old who shits his diaper and
You
can't
guys-
blend.
Just say you're racist.
What is up with my eyebrow? You see that?
Yeah, Squirtle the Pokemon would never be a Trumper. That's not something that would happen.
Why do I have a bald patch in my eyebrow? You see that? I
You
have
have a
bald
bald
patch. I got bald patch.
I mean,
You
I've got
guys make it-
trichotillomania, so sometimes I have bald patches on my eyebrow. But
This guy is.
El Predictor, how are you today?
Oh lordy.
How are you?
Good. Did you vote for Trump?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 25 and I'm in Charlotte, Mid Hill, North Carolina.
Oh, you didn't have to be that specific. I don't want you to dox yourself. Why are you
No,
still
it's okay.
supporting Trump?
Well, I wasn't, but now, and I admit that I'm lost Latino voter, but recently something that's been, I guess, defending Trump, I guess. I don't point fingers to the Democrats anymore, but something he's been recently doing is when it comes to deportations, it's been slowing down on Latinos. And I'm gonna point fingers a little bit, sorry. In my
I'm
opinion,
not a Democrat,
both
so you're fine.
okay, both sides target and deport Latinos.
Mhm.
And I feel like the Latino vote's gonna go back to normal in 2028. And I'm afraid of who Democrats are gonna deport in 2028. And I
Why?
think all of this because it's gonna be Latinos. And I think
Why
all
would they
this
come after them? They have no reason to.
because it's been the case ever since like the 70s. Like ever since the 70s, the people getting
No. What did
deported.
Reagan do? Reagan did something really specific, which I mean, he's not a Democrat, but Reagan did something.
Reagan did something, but I'm talking about when it comes to deportations, it's
Mhm.
Latinos who are deported and targeted. No other
Right. I
culture,
agree.
no
I
other
agree with you,
race.
but why?
Wasn't Reagan for
I'm
open
not. I don't know. I think because Latinos have a low standard, and I think we're enabled to cross that border. So I think we're humbled.
No, but
We're
I would
not.
say that it gets played as a political football because Republicans fearmonger against the community.
No, I disagree. I think
Constantly.
both sides do. For example,
Well, too
like
bad for you. Lenati says never him. Please take him down. He's a race baiter. And we love Lenati, so we're gonna do that. Thank you, Lenati, for the 1-0 on the green app. You can try again tomorrow if you want to come in and talk, but we're not gonna both sides it. I'm not gonna deny that Obama deported more people than Trump did. We know that. But the way that things are done is different, right?
I think I'm gonna do a smoky eye today.
Blue said this meeting could have been an email.
I think a smoky eye would be fun. What do you think?
Oh wait,
Smoky eye?
smoky. Well, you're gonna do blackface, Olive? Really? On the live like that? Wow.
No, I've gotten better with my smoky eye where it doesn't look like I'm
you
doing
think you-
blackface.
You think you know a person.
You think you know?
I do
a guy.
pretty good with my smoky eye. I'm pretty proud of myself. I've learned some makeup stuff and how to do the makeup thing. Just here's the start. Oh
My
god.
thing is though, like you're scared of who the Democrats would put. You think that in the political climate we have now, that any Democrat is going to run on deportations in any way, shape, or form? They're going to run on reform, which is what they always run on, right? Is immigration reform, more money for judges to make the process easier. That's the thing that Democrats run on, whereas Republicans run on hate them, get rid of them all. And you all lied to me for months before the election by saying you wanted it done the right way. Well, now you guys have ICE agents lined up outside of courtrooms to intimidate and to arrest or detain people going to their legal court dates. The judges don't approve Latinos. That's not true. Or else we wouldn't have as many of them as we do that live here.
Nope. Okay. Doesn't look that bad yet.
If it starts to get out here, then we gotta start worrying.
Yes. But I'm pretty good. I've been learning how to do the makeup thing.
I appreciate you guys friendlies in the queue, but I am looking for opposition while we're sitting here. If you guys could boop that screen to 35,000, I'd appreciate it. We have 277 people in here. If you're not following my backup, please do so. There are links in my bio to support. Same with As in Olives as we wait for opposition today. Jimmy, how are you?
Good.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
38, Wisconsin.
Why are you still supporting Trump?
I support Trump on the borders.
What has he done for the border?
He's essentially made it a deterrent to cross here illegally
How so? By what?
by deporting people and letting them know that they will be deported if they come here illegally.
What makes it illegal?
illegal?
Huh?
What makes it illegal? Jeez, sorry.
If they don't cross the points of entry
Where
and
is
do
that?
it the legal way,
Where is that law listed?
the law is, well, I don't know the law offhand, but it is a law. You gotta.
No, it's not the law. That's not the law. You can
That's
come
not
in
what
and
it
claim
says.
asylum and not at a port of entry. That's fine.
Oh,
You're allowed to
well,
do
okay. Well, we weren't talking about asylum. I said come here illegal.
A boot?
There's still no law that says you have to enter through a port of entry. You would have to find that law for me.
The man said a boot.
I have a question really quick, because he said that Trump is deporting illegal people, and that's a deterrent. So when Obama and Joe Biden were deporting undocumented people, was that not a deterrent? Like, wouldn't that be the same level of thing? And that didn't deter people then, so why would it deter people now?
I think it did. I think it did deter people then.
Then why did Trump run on it? If Obama and
What do
Biden
you-
did such a good job
Well-
because they deported more people than he did.
Well, and if it was a deterrent, then why is it that you guys keep saying, well, Joe Biden had
The
2
border wide
million,
open.
no 12 million, no 5 million, no however many million people crossed during his time?
Well, I didn't say that.
Right.
No, but
Most
that's,
of your
that's
party
the
does.
rhetoric that Trump says.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the party says with their full chest, actually.
What did Trump say specifically?
Trump made the statement that Biden let in over 12 million illegals to the country.
Well, he did.
No, how? If he did more deportation than Trump is currently doing, how did Biden let in that many people?
Biden didn't deport as many.
Biden deported more than Trump did.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
in
he
his
did.
office, in his 4-year term.
Prove that to me.
Yeah, he did.
In his 4-year term. No, you prove it. It's your claim.
How many did he let in? Ooh, this is from March of 2025. Trump immigrant removals now 10% below Biden's record
How long was he in?
for 4 years.
All right, so are you doing the 4 years prior or the new
This
administration?
would be both.
You're doing this administration, so he's been in office how long?
8 months.
So you're comparing 8 months to 4 years?
He was in office before him, yes or no?
Prior to,
Right?
prior
He
to.
was in office.
And Biden
in
still deported more.
2016.
Yeah, but your data you're reading off is from 2025
How do you know what she's reading?
because she just read it
Right.
out loud.
Right.
March 2025.
you would do that by rate, right? So by month. If Biden by this time in his presidency was deporting more people than Trump is by his presidency, Biden was deporting more. That's how that works. It's not 4 years versus it would be his first however many months versus Trump's however many months.
So in his in 8 months of his first term,
This would be
Biden?
March, so no.
How many?
Okay.
What is the number for March when you put it on the date?
Chart. Let's see. So
See, it doesn't look that bad.
What? Oh my god.
Dude, you gotta.
So if we're looking at this is from February to March, it's still not okay. Removals 100. Let's see. This is just from fiscal year. So they did the fiscal year 271,484 removals. Trump removals from January to March are 27,000. That's what they're saying though, is by rate of month to month, it's going to be less.
He's gonna have to unmute himself because that background noise was horrendous. So.
Yeah. So. Okay, then what? So you're saying you're comparing 8 months to 8 months or 4 years to 4 years?
It wouldn't be. They don't have that data for 8 months.
Well, then
yet.
it was your claim, ma'am. It was your claim. Your claim fell.
I came back after. What? Here's my thing. Why is immigration bad? Because I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. So.
Immigration is not bad. Illegal immigration.
Why is illegal? I don't even care. I'll grant you the fact that you don't understand what makes it illegal, but illegal immigration is bad. Why?
Say that again. Say it again.
Illegal immigration is bad. Why?
Because people are not vetted properly.
According to what?
According to seeing who the person is, what they have, where they come from.
No, that statistically that wouldn't make any sense.
I love it when you guys just
They are vetted.
Make up definitions and you guys think you know what you're talking about.
That's just a prejudicial notion. That's
Illegal
not based
immigrants
off
are
of
vetted.
That's not based off of any quantifiable data.
How are they illegal? You would have to prove that again.
Well, they came in here illegally and
Under
they
what
come
law?
through here through a point of entry.
That's not a law.
They don't. So under 8 USC
Yes, it is a
1150.
law.
You know that
No.
most of you know that a significant portion, over 40% of the fucking illegals we have in this country came on legal visas and they just overstayed. So it's not about points of entry. It's not. How do you prove they're illegal?
I'm looking the law up right now.
Sure.
From bring up 1325. 1325 or 1226. One of those two.
1226 is a really stupid one.
Because
that's
we all know what has to happen.
Be deported for.
Which one's 1226?
It's
1220.
deportable offenses. So again, they'd have to go through due process to be proven that they committed that deportable offense.
Very similar to 1325. I forgot how Manny explained it to me. To remember the difference between the two.
Yeah, so it is a law.
Which law? We can't hear you when you teacup, Jimmy.
8 USC 13.
25.
5.
5.
Yeah.
1325.
What is the hold on, what is that offense? What's it classified as? What kind of offense?
A crime.
What kind? You voted for a criminal. You don't care about that. What kind of crime?
It's a
What
crime.
kind of crime?
It doesn't matter.
You know what
You
else?
voted for a
is-
felon. You don't care. What's the punishment for that?
You know what else is a crime?
Up to 6 months.
So,
Oh.
And
so
deportation?
Jimmy,
Nope. Where's
Jim-
deportation on there? Where is it?
Jimmy, do you know what else is a crime? Speeding. Speeding is also a crime and is also a misdemeanor.
Jaywalking. Control F.
Um,
Control F deport. See if it's on there. See if it's on there, Jimmy.
This wing is so thick.
You too can help the liberal with their eyeliner.
If you're on your phone, you can do this fancy thing that's called Find on Page, and it's got a little magnifying glass, and then you can put in the word. It's the same as doing Control F or Command F on your screen. Deport is not listed there anywhere.
And then it takes you to 1326, which says what?
1326 is for a repeat offense.
And how do we prove that they did that?
And could be removed. Well, I don't know. That's up to the courts. Man.
Oh, due process. Yeah, you're right. Due process. That thing Trump's not giving them. You're right.
Yeah.
Trump isn't giving
Trump's
people
not giving
due
them that.
process. You understand that, right?
He's not giving them due process at all.
Nope.
For some of them, no.
Oh, for some of them they are though.
Right,
Hold
but they're
on.
supposed to have it
Okay,
for
so he
everyone.
is.
Everyone
Okay,
is
so
supposed
he
to
is.
have it.
Jimmy,
Okay, so he
Jimmy,
is.
Jimmy, the few that are getting due process, does that negate the ones that aren't getting due process? A constitutional a violation of constitutional rights is still a violation of constitutional rights, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would have to look at why the other people ain't getting due process because some are. So he's following the Constitution.
Everyone is entitled.
Everyone.
Every person in the country of the United States is entitled to due process of law. They are also entitled to the right of a writ of habeas corpus.
Which I believe some cases were used against Obama when he didn't due process nobody.
Right. The ACLU filed suit because of expedited deportation or expedited removal.
Mm-hmm. And what did the Obama administration do when that happened?
They gave him due process.
He ran.
Shocker.
Run away.
Just for everybody's information, Obama was sued by the ACLU a few times, and he stopped doing that. Trump has said, fuck you. J.D. Vance has quoted Andrew Jackson and basically saying, you and what army are going to make me? Fascism, my friends. Fascism.
Didn't Stephen Miller quote fucking Joseph Goebbels?
Pretty much, yeah. It was a pretty closely plagiarized speech to things that that man had said.
Mm-hmm.
MAGA misery. I don't think that you're a op. Because it's MAGA the miserable.
That's a friendly.
Huh?
That's a friendly.
Yeah. Chris B. We're dangerous? I'm dangerous for speaking out? I know that the president wants to quell all dissent. If you guys haven't looked into his newest executive order, you should do so. That he wants to try to criminalize. By the way, EOs are not laws, so we don't have to follow it. I don't fucking have to follow that bullshit. He wants to go against anybody who speaks anti-American, anti-capitalism, anybody who speaks against the traditional family, anybody who speaks against traditional morality.
Mm-hmm.
That's fascism, friends.
And to say that what we say up here, because like it's predominantly just quoting the law that we've been doing up here today. How is that getting people unalived?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're saying that this is the reason that Charlie got kirked, then I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, the man did state that he believes that unfortunately some gun deaths are needed for us to have the Second Amendment and our other God-given rights. So Charlie Kirk advocated for gun violence.
See, here's what I'm going to do, though. Like somebody just said, so is unaliving Republicans for their views, friend. I'm going to do what you guys do with children. We're just not going to talk about him.
Thoughts
you bring him up, I will drop you. We can talk about anything else. We can talk about Congress, okay? Trying to hurt people and their premiums are going to go up in healthcare. And that's everybody's premiums. That's everybody's. We can talk about the things that are happening in the country that affect us. We're not going to talk about somebody that if they were a second grader, you wouldn't fucking care anymore. So,
yep.
I don't care. Go circle Kirk each other somewhere else.
Charlie Kirk advocated for his own death on the opposite side.
Sorry you missed Kirkchella. Not my problem.
Yep. Actually, speaking of that, they're going back to Utah.
They crashed Grindr again.
Yep.
I love
they
that
did.
so much.
A dog's gonna holler.
$10 make you holler.
They do. $20 gets me
It
Hollis.
does. It will.
Circle Kirk is crazy.
I don't know why you were loading in like that, but I have PTSD from earlier, so. Kirktilla's wild. I didn't come up with it. I heard it and I repeated it.
And again, he did lean left.
Yeah, bathrooms and
What
Bibles
was
over
that face
healthcare.
for, Izzy?
Dark.
So?
Fuck. Let's say it was
Am I
bad.
wrong? Are you
Did-
gonna look at me and
no.
tell me I'm wrong, Doug?
No. Did those words leave my mouth? No.
She came down from a bubble, Doug.
He was wrong, though. It's gonna bother me forever because he was wrong.
You know, Monica. Never mind. I just work here.
That's been cracking me up, by the way, because I'm super excited because, you know, Wicked is coming in November and they've been showing scenes and stuff from it. And people have been like, I'm so glad that they don't care about spoilers. Honey, this movie is based off of a running Broadway show that's been running for the last like 20 years, which was based loosely off of a book that was written 10 years before that, which was loosely based off of a movie, probably it's been almost 100 years, 90 years since that came out. And the book was written, Wizard of Oz was written way before that. If you were getting spoilers on Wicked, I don't know what to tell you. Don't go on the internet. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. This story has been out for longer than a lot of voting people have been alive.
Yeah.
AKA me. I know you can call it out, Izzy.
All of it.
I wasn't gonna say you.
If you didn't physically see the planes hit the towers, you wouldn't.
Technically, I saw it through my mom's belly button.
You didn't see it.
It counts.
And you didn't get sent to school after like it was normal or see it at school.
I was gonna say I was at school. They rolled the TV in for us.
Yeah. They're like, the kids will want to see this.
No, my mom.
Watch
My
this.
mom had her 6-month appointment because I was born 3 months after. But that being said, my birthday month's coming soon.
Report the live for what, Blake? I'm sorry, you're too scared to come up.
I was the same Blake person for like photography and stuff. He's been following me for like months now.
Second period freaking tower is wild.
So yeah, countering domestic terrorism and organized political violence. They're just gonna call whatever they want. Specifically, there's a part in here about civil unrest or civil disorder. There it is. The Attorney General shall issue specific guidance that ensures domestic terrorism priorities include politically motivated terrorist acts such as an organized doxing campaigns, swatting, rioting, looting, trespass, assault, destruction of property, threats of violence, and civil disorder. So that means that any protest they deem as civil disorder, they're going to count as domestic terrorism. But they don't want to talk about the pew pewer in Michigan. They don't want to talk about the pew pewer in North Carolina. I wonder. Kash Patel, where are those engraved bullets, I wonder?
That's the first thing I looked for on Twitter. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, doxing is terrorism, I guess. How dare we ask ICE agents to hold a badge with their fucking name on it when they try to take women away in a scary looking van?
I sent this to someone. Hold on. The whenever that
That is so much blush.
I'm gonna. I'll probably just wait till the
Yes,
top of the
from
hour
the
though. So if you guys
Benchwarmers.
could get me up to 50,000 likes before the top of the hour, what is that?
It's from the Benchwarmers. The I am 12 written in green crayon with the $20 slid in there.
Oh God. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
and Christina, another one of the detainees, has unalived. That did happen.
Oh, not this guy.
I know. How are you today, West Coast?
I guess I'm all right.
What do you want to talk about today?
I don't know. You guys invited me on there.
All right.
You were probably
why are you
saying
supporting
something
Trump?
outrageous.
Well, I do remember. I did hear one of you guys continue to tell that lie that Kirk advocated for gun violence.
Who? Who did that?
Charlie
We're
Kirk.
not talking about
Who?
him. I'm not
Who?
talking
Well,
about him. You can talk about
well,
another
you said, what do
policy
I
of
want
Trump's
to
you
talk
support.
about?
We're not
Who?
talking about him. We're gonna move on, just like you guys do from school shootings. We're gonna move on.
That is the only school shootings Republican will ever admit to. So
We would like to talk about a policy of Donald Trump's you support. We can absolutely have a conversation about that, but I don't know who you're talking about. So
I have no clue who this Charlie person you speak of is.
So why ask what do I want to talk about if you're not going to let me
because
talk
I
about it?
already made it clear I'm not going to talk about that. So you want to talk about a
Oh, okay.
policy?
Okay, so you lied. Typical liberal.
Bye,
I'm not a
Betty
liberal.
bitch. Fuck you and your mom.
Cry harder. Weird. They keep
Gonna
talking.
say Monica definitely made like a Monica made a very like distinct
boundary.
boundary
He
earlier
was in the chat when we did that.
discussing it.
No, and you know what, West Coast? What?
Audie told you to take a lap, Olive, just in case.
Hey,
Back.
boss. sweetie.
The boss said it.
I know. I'm sorry.
The young girl. I'm shocked. Mostly mature. I'm shocked that he's following young girls.
I'm sorry, boss lady. Please don't fire me. Did that seem believable?
Not even a little bit.
I know. I've been
Yeah, you
doing
gotta-
really good, actually, Ari. I'm proud of myself.
We got to keep your account.
I know. Especially with being on the Creator Fund.
You guys try to get me up to 50,000 likes while we're sitting here, so that when I do hit that restart in like 8 minutes, we start out on a good note. I'm going to take that moment to do what I told Olive I'm going to do, which is every day. I'm going to advocate that instead of spending $18.99 a month on Disney and Hulu, because fuck them, instead of doing that, spend $5, which is minimum. You can spend and donate more than that, but spend $5 a month and get PBS on demand. They have a bunch of very, very interesting educational shows you can watch. I've watched PBS since I was a child, but me and my husband specifically watched it when we lived in Arizona and we could only afford antenna. And I just watched a 3-part series hosted by John Leguizamo called American Historia, and it was showing about how from the indigenous peoples of the South, right, of Mexico, what we now call Mexico, of Peru, of places like that, and how we as Hispanics and Latinos have been here from the start. There's no place for us to go back to because this is our space. We have been here. People who fought in the Civil War, people who fought in the World Wars, okay, and how they have been treated in this country from the beginning up until now. Yeah, John Leguizamo is great. So if you guys, again, it's only $5 a month and you get access to pretty much all of the catalog that PBS has to offer you. And it's fucking amazing. Okay, really, really good. I urge you to do that and go and watch that series specifically, but there's all sorts of series. Like Human Footprint isn't even really that political, but it's just about how we are affecting things around us. They had a really good episode on like invasive species, like ones that we sit there and try to get rid of, like the boll weevil that we no longer have in the United States that decimated cotton crops, versus things that we're willing to accept, like horses. Don't know if you know this. Horses are an invasive species in the United States of America, and yet we have a policy of really not harming them because it just hurts our heart to do so. And so how we've kind of integrated things. If you want to talk about how Hawaii has all sorts of invasive species, really none of the species in Hawaii is natural, but it's not something that they have to deal with because it's not doing anything negative. So it was a really, really interesting series. That one's not even political, just educational. Republicans hate that.
All right, guys, I have a question because I just got some news. So, a buddy of mine I went to college with, he's admin staff over at SMU now. Apparently, Steven Crowder is there today.
Ew.
Yeah. There's a part of me that wants to go over there and do the whole change his mind segment with him.
I mean, you could do it.
Do I want to put myself through that though?
I mean, we could fundraise for bail money.
That's
Look,
fair.
anytime you, Hector, Brett, anyone gets together in our little circle, the first thing I said, who has bail money? Right before you guys even say you guys made it. Who the fuck has bail money?
We aren't that much of troublemakers. Come on, give us a little bit of credit.
No, I don't.
Sorry, not sorry.
Listen, she said, I don't.
That's fair. That's fair. I
I
wouldn't
know my
either.
friends.
No thick mentioned. And thick.
Vic, you don't get in trouble like Izzy and them do.
Well, the thick's already on a list. He said that.
That is true. He did say that earlier today.
I don't want to be violent, Jimmy. What are you talking about?
I said
They're
that.
arresting people for
Calling me a
speech now.
liar.
Did you know that?
This entire admin's violent. What do you mean?
Here's my thing. Like, it's not. They are the first ones to want to pick up arms against their fellow man in this country, and yet we're violent.
Why do I have my Second Amendment right? You see, it's for that tyrannical Soros government. Whatever the fuck they say.
They're not in the Constitution at all.
Wait, so Jimmy wants to know why I need bail money. So like our friend Brett got arrested for saying the word fuck at a county commissioner's office. Hearing. And that's not even being hyperbolic. That is exactly what he got arrested for.
Jimmy said people are being unalive for free speech. You're right. Like JFK was, Martin Luther King was, Malcolm X was. You're right. Those people were unalive for their free speech, for progression. You're right.
Yeah, Brett. If you seek Amy. Yes, Brett. This was like back in what? Maybe 2 years ago? A year ago? If that, Izzy?
I think it was 2 years ago.
I mean, we saw what happened at the was it the Capitol in December of this year? Or last year? Right?
Oh, last year when he got when the
him
cops
and his wife
pushed him.
got jumped. Yeah.
That was last year.
That was at the courthouse.
Gotcha.
in Uvalde.
I just remember something happened. That was the first time. That was actually how I met Matt, like on his panel. Because we were talking about it. I said, I'm going to go and beat up some people. And he's like, you're not going anywhere. I said, fuck you, Matt. And then that's how we became friends. Because I don't play around with my friends.
They arrested Jay for fucking burning an American flag. They arrested another disabled veteran because someone else had written on a lamppost over by Union Station. There are so many of our friends who have gotten arrested for the dumbest of shit.
Yep.
They tried to arrest a man on a bike for saying "fuck Trump."
Yep.
They tried to chase him down,
and they couldn't catch him.
Couldn't catch him.
Fast as fuck, boy.
How awkward was that walk back? Do you think to have like 20 officers going? Fuck no, not one of us could catch him.
But
All right. With that being said, I'm going to end so that I can go use the bathroom before I restart. Guys, if you're not following me, please do so. We will be right back. On that note, some of those who work forces are the same that burn crosses. See you guys in a minute.
Yep.